the city of brotherly love at Citizens Bank Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Baz. What do we have on him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just... Fine.
No question about this one. It's out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. Here's Alex Bregman.
Here. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. In half up to hit. Inside. And that's ball one.
Ball low.
Fouled off left side. The 2-1. Swing and a drive. Hap Daddy connects. Deep right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay now back in safely at first.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And here is Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Throw to second, and he's out. That misses the zone. Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Kyle Teal, the next Cub to hit. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Ball, that's up.
Suzuki off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Line drive and foul ball. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Here's Nico Horner.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
This to third, and that chance handled. They limit the damage here.
Hey, hey, got the sauce, yeah. Hey, got the sauce, yeah.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And starting in this one, Michael McGreevy. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Dalen Lyle stands in for the Phillies. First offering and it just misses. That one misses, and now 3-0. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Trey Turner down.
Trey Turner.
In an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. In the air, right field. Suzuki takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Smoked on the ground a second. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it'll be the Cubs. DH, Masataka Yoshida. Yoshida throws right, bats left. Hitting 7th in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over .310. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. And next for the Cubs, Mason Wynn. Now he breaks his bat. And there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. TJ Friedel, the next Cub to hit. In the air to left center. Bader racing after it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, Shea Langoliers. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Stays alive.
Ball.
Looks like he wants the signs again. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one's smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Now it's going to be Harrison Bader. And that's fouled off. Man at second.
Ball. Ball.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next to hit, Carlos Cortez. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's inside. Now 1-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. tied up here in the early going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Meyer in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. Oh, and this one gets away. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. And a 1-1. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Bader comes in to score, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
1 out, runner at second. Dalen Lyle stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Hammered on the line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Designated hitter.
First and second, 1 out. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2 on, 1 out. Double steal. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
He'll score. It's 5-1. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Here's a 2-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time up. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And now the 0-1. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one can make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Now here is Shea Langoliers. Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Into center. And it falls. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. To the right side, Horner. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Sell it back for $1 with a static on your TV. We are everything you want to be. We are young and free, cold as ice. When you see us, you freeze.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next for Chicago, Alex Bregman went down on strikes his first time through. And it's fouled away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That's down. That's a ball.
That misses.
Ball.
And it's 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Bader racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Single to right in his first trip.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ball.
Happ lays
Ball.
off. Hit in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. Foul ball.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85.
Oh, now a great stop. Over to first.
He's
Got
over
him.
there.
Nice play.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a foul out of play. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 away now. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. And a curve is down and in.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. That one ripped. Reaching down and makes the grab. As we go to the top. The fourth. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Get out of town. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they're chipping away. It's 6-2. Now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Teal, walked his first time.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. And that skips into dirt.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bader has a beat on it. 1 away. And up next for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs,
Masataka Yoshida will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Cubs,
Mason Wynn, the next Cub to hit. First time up was a pop out. In the air to left center. Bader on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 4th. Dalen Lyle stands in for the Phillies. McGreevy back to work. Hard on the ground to first. Bush steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
up next.
Here's Turner now.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Line to left. That's his second hit of the day. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 out, runner at second. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate.
Now pitching for the Cubs,
Jarrett Koenig into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. And at second.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Tosses to first. Harper retired. And that is that. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Outside
Ball.
low, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're just not doing a very good
Outside,
job
ball.
of hitting off the fastball, and that's a pitch you have to be able to hit. Otherwise, pitchers get way too comfortable and confident that they can just throw it by you whenever they want to.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
One of the best ways to attack good off-speed stuff is to try and go the other way with it. Let it get deep, let the ball travel. But I haven't seen that adjustment made so far. So we'll see if they can make it with the at-bats they have left.
Bush
That's a
in the
ball.
box with one away as he takes ball one. On the ground to first, Harper. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 down, base is
next for the
empty.
Cubs.
So up next for
Third baseman,
Chicago, Alex
Alex
Bregman. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strike. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off.
5th. Troy Melton comes on now.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 52, Troy Melton.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Cut on and miss. Struck him
Up
out.
next for the
And there's
Phillies.
one down.
Right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. Melton, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2022. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Up next.
Now it's the second baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez.
And that one fouled off. O'Hearn, the runner at first with 2 gone. He swings and fouls one off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the top of the sixth. Ian Happ digs in now.
Now pitching
Tanner Scott gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Kyle Teal.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Back here in Philadelphia, where we go bottom 6, Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. That's out to center field. Brings it in. And there's one down. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Bregman takes it in for the out. 2 down. Here's Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
In the air to left center. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now, Masataka Yoshida. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Romy Gonzalez. Looking to start something with one gone. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Justin Slate. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Gonzalez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball.
On the ground to third. Meyer to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the
2 down,
Cubs,
bases empty.
shortstop,
Mason Wynn, the next Cub to hit. On the ground to third, Meyer. On the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Ryan King.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball.
the inside edge. Ball 1. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Going. Oh! He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line in the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
For London. 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. He's already homered in this game. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. High chopper to third. Bregman to first. 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Ryan O'Hearn. Ripped, but it curls foul. This one in the air, center field. Friedel moving under this one. That is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the 8th. TJ Friedel getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball down.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Cubs leadoff man. Michael Bush.
Now pitching
The new pitcher in the game, Eric Miller.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
That missed. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Pulls that one foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader.
Now pitching for the
Brian Baker will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big. The scoreboard just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Carlos Cortez. That misses.
That's the ball low.
Ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Down low, it kicks away. And now a man in scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fought off foul. Man at second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That's towards center. Friedel under this one. And there's 2 away. So back to the top of the order. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Dalen Lyle. And that one hit to first. Can't glove it cleanly. but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the ninth. Ian Happ now at the plate.
Ball.
And another
That's
ball.
inside. Ball.
Foul ball. That one way inside. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So they turn to their closer, Gm2. Suzuki at the plate now, and that's strike one. Here comes the 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one
That's
ran
a ball.
inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Three-two on the way. Sets him down looking. Cubbies with only one out left. So up next, Kyle Teal. That one at triple digits. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one drilled left field, and that is the ball game. 7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.